Deadly gunfire at the U.S. Capitol. 2 Capitol police officers are shot dead by a gunman at the office of a top Republican. We'll have the latest on the shooting and what we know about the wounded suspect. And Starr versus Clinton. With the president under threat of subpoena now, talks are underway on how and when he will give testimony to Starr's grand jury.
This is the CBS Evening News. With Dan Rather reporting from CBS News headquarters in New York.
Good evening. We start tonight with a still developing story, the shooting at the United States Capitol building. A gunman opened fire late this afternoon just inside the Capitol at the doors of the office of Congressman Tom DeLay of Texas, a House Republican whip. In an exchange of gunfire, 2 Capitol police officers were killed, the gunman and a tourist wounded. CBS coverage begins with Phil Jones at the Capitol. Phil?
Dan, I've covered events around this Capitol for many years, and I don't think I've ever seen an afternoon like this. What we know at this point, 2 police officers, 2 Capitol police officers are dead. They have been identified as John Gibson and Jacob Chestnut. The gunman himself is listed in stable condition. He has gunshot wounds to the chest. And 1 tourist who has been identified as 24-year-old Angela Dickerson is in serious condition. She apparently had a shot to the face. As I say, this has been an afternoon of absolute horror. Within minutes after the shooting, ambulances rushed to the Capitol Plaza to evacuate the wounded, which included 2 Capitol police officers, a tourist, and the gunman himself. A helicopter also landed on the Capitol grounds to medevac the police officers who were badly wounded. Senator Bill Frist, a heart surgeon from Tennessee, was among the first on the scene, and he was able to resuscitate 2 of the victims. The gunman entered what is called the document room door, located directly under the Capitol Rotunda, an entrance used by House leadership, the president, and foreign dignitaries. The gunman was able to make it past the checkpoint and down the hall to a door into the office of Congressman Tom DeLay from Texas, the 3rd-ranking Republican in the House. It was at this point that the shootout between police and the gunman began. One of the eyewitnesses was Justin Brown, who worked in the Capitol gift shop.
We heard a loud boom. We thought someone had dropped something. We turned around and looked. It was a guy just running, just shooting, just firing anybody he could hit.
What's your name?
Did you see anybody in? How many shots did he have?
Probably at least 6 to 8. But it was a gun. It was a gun match between the cops and the person.
It was like a running gun battle.
Yeah, yeah.
So some of the shots you heard were actually from the police shooting at him?
Yeah, some of the police were shooting, and he was still shooting too. One of the officers went down. When I looked up, I saw the officer with a wound right in his chest.
Right in his chest.
He was down.
Uniformed officer?
Uniform officer.
Anybody else?
How many more?
I heard my co-workers saw a tourist get hit, and they had pulled him out immediately by his feet. I think the tourist was hit first, and then the officer got shot during the battle.
Repeating what we know, 2 Capitol Hill police officers are dead. Each of them had 3 children. There has been a tourist who is listed in serious condition with facial and chest wounds, and the gunman himself is listed in stable condition. And behind me right now, the Capitol flags are flying at half-staff. Dan?
Phil Jones at the Capitol. The shooting was heard and seen by some of the many tourists who had come from all over America, and for that matter, the world, to visit Washington, D.C. this summer. CBS News correspondent Cheryl Atkinson has more about that.
It's one of the busiest times of year for Washington, D.C., and the U.S. Capitol building is one of the main attractions. The House was still in session